use is strictly prohibited.
Purpose-built, adventure-ready, freedom to go further. At Polaris, we have a history of making history. 40 years, and still redefining what's possible. This is the Sportsman 570 40th Anniversary Edition. Sportsman, legendary tough.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.
Any job goes more smoothly and successfully with the right people on your team, like the people at Hammond Lumber Company, where you'll find high-quality building materials from industry-leading suppliers and get expert advice and professional services. Hammond offers timely delivery with their own fleet of trucks, with boom and forklift trucks available. For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Ready to grow your business to an epic level? Place your business ad here on this live broadcast. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios for a custom marketing plan that will directly market your business to our local community. We have a variety of budget-friendly plans that will fit your needs. Email the staff at Epic View Studios today.
Building a new home or garage or expanding your current living space, the Home Planning Center specialists at Hammond Lumber Company are here to help. Bring them your ideas and explore Hammond's digital library of stock drawings for more inspiration. Hammond's drafting department will provide a customized floor plan. Once you approve the design, you'll receive detailed plans and a complete materials list. And when you buy all your materials from them, Hammond will refund all your design fees. To get started, bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.
When you're ready to remodel your kitchen, find all the materials and services you need at Hammond Lumber Company. Get inspired by the extensive in-store displays in Hammond's kitchen, bath, and flooring division. Hammond's designers will help you visualize your space before the work begins. And all design fees are refunded when you purchase your materials from them. And Hammond delivers from 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. When it's time for a new kitchen, it's time to bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Today's game is sponsored by NEL Analytical, located at 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider. NEL Analytical offers complete laboratory services including water, environmental testing, and analysis in chemistry and microbiology, as well as custom and standard media manufacturing services. Call NEL Analytical today for all of your testing needs at 873-7711.
While most of you are enjoying your time in the sun, at Chase Toys in Unity, we're always thinking winter. If you've ever thought about getting a new Ski-Doo snowmobile, right now is the right time to grab a new sled. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today for the best selection. You can even order online to get that Ski-Doo feeling. And don't forget the Ski-Doo accessories too. Keeps you styling while it keeps you warm. Don't be a last-minute Lucy. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today and hit the trails with Ski-Doo and Chase Toys in Unity.
Reddington Fairview General Hospital is an independent, critical access community hospital located in Skowhegan, Maine. Reddington Fairview provides quality, comprehensive healthcare services including adult, geriatric, pediatric primary care, women's health, specialty care, surgical services, and rehabilitation services. We also provide diabetes education, community health education, wellness programs, and support groups. The hospital is located at 46 Fairview Avenue in Skowhegan, Maine. To learn more, call 207-474-5121 or visit online at rfgh.net. Looking for a career in the electrical trade? E.S. Boulos Company has a comprehensive package just waiting for you. 1-866-865-5758 for more information or scan the QR code below. Dosty's Towing on the Bangor Road in Benton isn't just a towing service. Dosty's Towing provides all manner of roadside assistance, including light to heavy duty towing, roadside mechanic service, and off-road recovery. Once you're towed, Dosty's can provide collision and engine repair. If your vehicle just needs maintenance, Dosty's also offers top-notch service, including brakes, tires, and any other major or minor engine repair. From 24-hour roadside assistance to vehicle repair, Dosty's has it all. Call 805-6372, 24 hours a day. No matter what you're craving, Dixon's has your fixins. On the Neck Road in Benton. Check out our Facebook page for our daily specials. Craving coffee or a sweet treat? Here's your chance. Simply scan the QR code below and sign up for your chance to win a $5 Dunkin' gift card. Hurry, don't miss out on this quick and easy way to treat yourself.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Purpose-built, adventure-ready, freedom to go further. At Polaris, we have a history of making history. 40 years, and still redefining what's possible. This is the Sportsman 570 40th Anniversary Edition. Sportsman, legendary tough.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Ski-Doo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.
Any job goes more smoothly and successfully with the right people on your team, like the people at Hammond Lumber Company, where you'll find high-quality building materials from industry-leading suppliers and get expert advice and professional services. Hammond offers timely delivery with their own fleet of trucks, with boom and forklift trucks available. For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Ready to grow your business to an epic level? Place your business ad here on this live broadcast. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios for a custom marketing plan that will directly market your business to our local community. We have a variety of budget-friendly plans that will fit your needs. Email the staff at Epic View Studios today.
Building a new home or garage or expanding your current living space, the Home Planning Center specialists at Hammond Lumber Company are here to help. Bring them your ideas and explore Hammond's digital library of stock drawings for more inspiration. Hammond's drafting department will provide a customized floor plan. Once you approve the design, you'll receive detailed plans and a complete materials list. And when you buy all your materials from them, Hammond will refund all your design fees. To get started, bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.
When you're ready to remodel your kitchen, find all the materials and services you need at Hammond Lumber Company. Get inspired by the extensive in-store displays in Hammond's kitchen, bath, and flooring division. Hammond's designers will help you visualize your space before the work begins, and all design fees are refunded when you purchase your materials from them. And Hammond delivers from 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. When it's time for a new kitchen, it's time to bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Today's game is sponsored by NEL Analytical, located at 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider. NEL Analytical offers complete laboratory services including water, environmental testing, and analysis in chemistry and microbiology, as well as custom and standard media manufacturing services. Call NEL Analytical today for all of your testing needs at 873-7711.
While most of you are enjoying your time in the sun, at Chase Toys in Unity, we're always thinking winter. If you've ever thought about getting a new Ski-Doo snowmobile, right now is the right time to grab a new sled. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today for the best selection. You can even order online to get that Ski-Doo feeling. And don't forget the Ski-Doo accessories too. Keeps you styling while it keeps you warm. Don't be a last-minute Lucy. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today and hit the trails with Ski-Doo and Chase Toys in Unity.
Reddington Fairview General Hospital is an independent, critical access community hospital located in Skowhegan, Maine. Reddington Fairview provides quality, comprehensive healthcare services including adult, geriatric, pediatric primary care, women's health, specialty care, surgical services, and rehabilitation services. We also provide diabetes education, community health education, wellness programs, and support groups. The hospital is located at 46 Fairview Avenue in Skowhegan, Maine. To learn more, call 207-474-5121 or visit online at rfgh.net. Looking for a career in the electrical trade? E.S. Boulos Company has a comprehensive package just waiting for you. 1-866-865-5758 for more information or scan the QR code below. Dosty's Towing on the Bangor Road in Benton isn't just a towing service. Dosty's Towing provides all manner of roadside assistance, including light to heavy duty towing, roadside mechanic service, and off-road recovery. Once you're towed, Dosty's can provide collision and engine repair. If your vehicle just needs maintenance, Dosty's also offers top-notch service, including brakes, tires, and any other major or minor engine repair. From 24-hour roadside assistance to vehicle repair, Dosty's has it all. Call 805-6372, 24 hours a day. No matter what you're craving, Dixon's has your fixins. On the Neck Road in Benton. Check out our Facebook page for our daily specials. Craving coffee or a sweet treat? Here's your chance. Simply scan the QR code below and sign up for your chance to win a $5 Dunkin' gift card. Hurry, don't miss out on this quick and easy way to treat yourself. Central Maine Motors Auto Group. Discover the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle with their extensive inventory and expert guidance. Call their dedicated and professional sales team at 207-358-4606 or visit cmautogroup.com.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Purpose-built, adventure-ready, freedom to go further. At Polaris, we have a history of making history. 40 years, and still redefining what's possible. This is the Sportsman 570 40th Anniversary Edition. Sportsman, legendary tough.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-9.
Good evening, high school sports fans, and welcome into Epic View Sports Network presentation of Lawrence High School football. Tonight, you are looking live at P. Cooper Stadium in Keyes Field. Rick Dougal, Larry Workman, Gage Johnson here with you in the Chase Toys Incorporated broadcast booth. Tonight, the Bulldogs host the Deering Rams out of Portland, Class A Deering Rams, taking on the Class B Lawrence Bulldogs. Both teams come in 1-2, L-Dub, and both really need a win tonight.
Yeah, Deering coming off a 34-0 loss to Portland. Portland, the defending Class A state champ, and looking to repeat in one of the favorites down in the South. And, Deering 1-2 on the season. And, they're looking for a win. And then you got Lawrence, who's coming off a 42-0 loss to Bangor. And, they got a few people hurt from last weekend. They're going to have some young kids step up tonight to see if they can pull out the victory.
Yeah, it was a costly loss. A couple kids are out with concussion protocol. Tonight's game brought to you by Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity. Dirigo Veterinary Care, 14 Commons Drive in Waterville. Call 810-2255. Hammond Lumber Company online at hammondlumber.com. Northeast Analytical, China Road in Winslow. Family First Funeral Homes online at dsfuneral.com. We're going to have our national anthem, Emma Spalding. Darren comes in, having moved up to Class A. I believe they made it to the B South Regional Final last year and were beaten by Kennebunk, who eventually lost to Falmouth in the state game. Jumped up to A this year, and a bit of a homecoming today as former Messalonski standout Brendan Scully, the head coach for Deering, has done a really good job there.
Yeah, he's been there this is his third year. He took over a program in 2023. The year before they were 1-7, and they were, just a mess down there. In the 3 short years, 2023 he was 4-4. Last year he was 7-1, and like you said, he went to the regional final and got beat by Kennebunk. And this year they moved up to Class A. They're 1-2. Common opponents between Lawrence and Deering is Bangor. Deering got beat by Bangor 21-0 opening night. And then last week, Lawrence got beat by Bangor 42-0.
Yeah, looking at the standings, Lawrence in really unfamiliar place at 5th. I think it's probably the lowest they've been in, I don't know, maybe the last 7 or 8 years that I can remember, at 1-2. And Deering is 4th in Class A North at 1-2. Their only wins, Deering with a lopsided victory over Edward Little, 54-31, and the same for Lawrence. They've beaten winless Brunswick 42-6. Tough loss here at home the last time they were here. Skowhegan game, they went down and scored what would be the tying touchdown if they kicked the extra point. They decided to go for 2, got stuffed. Skowhegan gets a big win, and then Skowhegan turns around and gets beat by Messalonski the next week.
I think it's parity in the Class B North. I think Coney is obviously a step ahead of everyone else. Freiburg's a good team, but Skowhegan, when you turn the ball over that many times, you're just not going to beat a good team. But they can play with Freiburg. I think it's Coney's to lose.
Tonight's game also brought to you by Aquarius Pools and Spas, Augusta Road in Winslow, Reddington, Fairview Hospital, Central Maine Motors Auto Group, Jobber Liberty, Attorneys at Law, Center Street in Waterville, Hannaford Supermarkets, Dosty's Tire Depot, College Avenue in Waterville, and Dixon's Family Market in Benton. Our instant replays are brought to you by Dirigo Vet Care. Intimate caring and cutting-edge facilities for all your pet care needs. Dirigo Veterinary Care, 14 Commons Drive in Waterville, right next door to Starbucks, or online at dirigovet.com. Who's getting the ball first here?
Lawrence. Deering won the toss, deferred to the second half. Lawrence will receive the ball.
So some of the offensive leaders, as we said, a couple of players out, Dawson Moore and Keegan Littlefield out. That they account for almost 300 yards on the ground of the 668 total this year for the Bulldogs. So they're going to really, I think they're going to lean on Garrett LeClaire in this one.
On the season.
Leclerc, I'm sorry.
Leclerc, 35 carries, 185 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Hayden Lockhart will get some carries. You could also see Landis Manfield and Jordan Hebert. So
it'll be interesting to see who comes out at quarterback too. We heard through the grapevine that there might be some change there, a little split time.
Yep. Actually, the Jackson Dangler was took quite a few of the reps for the first team, and they could actually play both of them tonight.
So the kicker for Deering is an interesting story, L-Dub. Gittleson LeCoy just arrived here about a year ago from Angola, I think is what Brendan told me. Brendan Scully talking to him before. One of the coaches came over to, the tennis coach came to Brendan and said, "Hey, I got this kid who wants to play football." And Brendan's like, "Oh, great, tennis player." And then this kid walks in who's 6'4", 250, and very naturally strong. I'll continue that story here as we move along. High end over end kick is going to be taken at the goal line by the Bulldogs and not going to get the 20. Good coverage there by Deering. You can see the player number 30 on the return for Lawrence. That's Evan Bowers.
Joey Foley on the stop for Deering.
So the Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10, their opening drive of the game at the 19. They get some size to contend with here. Deering's big up front. Number 75 looks like a load, and 57, LeCoy, we've talked about him. So Robinson, the quarterback, under center. Hands it off. Leclerc with a nice stiff arm at the line of scrimmage before he's hauled down. That's Hayden Lockhart. That was a good stiff arm. He got a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3.
Back down by Lukoki.
Lockhart, only a sophomore. They're very young, obviously, in the backfield when you start taking out Moore and Littlefield.
Another player that is out too, I can't remember, Jeremy Thompson, I believe, is out. Another big lineman. Robinson back to throw, rolling to his right, throws over the middle, and it's intercepted. He had a man open. Jackson O'Boyle was open. He threw it behind him, and it's picked off by Finn Ridge, number 6. And the Rams will take over 1st and 10 at the Bulldog 43-yard line. So not a good opening drive for the Bulldogs.
Great first down. Handoff to the left. He got around the corner, set up a nice 2nd and 4. And,
And O'Boyle was open. He just threw it behind him. So 1st and 10. Nathan Foley, the quarterback, out of the shotgun. 3 receivers to his left.
Younger brother of Joey.
Takes the snap. Looking. Going downfield. And good coverage down there. Leighton Bradford was step for step with the receiver. And it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
I like the play call.
Take a shot deep, right?
Deering will run the ball quite a bit. You got the sophomore Nathan Foley, senior Joey Foley, and senior Zeke Devers.
Elijah Stewart was the intended receiver. He tried to get by Leighton Bradford, but he wasn't having it.
It's Duvers. Sorry, Duvers. Zeke Duvers, number 1.
2 receivers to the left. Running back in the slot to the left for Foley. Takes the snap. Going to give it. No, he's going to keep it himself. Cuts it back inside. Very quick is Foley. He got the end. He was taken down by Talon Ward. but not before he picks up 8. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Definitely in 4-down territory here, Doug.
Yeah, absolutely. In the win against Edward Little, 54-31, Joey Foley had just over 200 yards, 3 touchdowns, and he had 12 tackles on the defensive side of the ball. It's a heck of a game for one or the other is just a heck of a game.
Foley out of the shotgun. He's got a tight set, 2 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Going to give it right up the middle to Joey, his brother. And looks like they're going to be short. It's going to be 4th and short. Looks like less than a yard here. The Rams need.
Yeah, they're going to measure.
They're going to measure. The caring professionals at Veyu Reddington, Laurie Brothers in Waterville, and Wheeler Funeral Home in Oakland are here for you. Their team will help you and your family celebrate the lives of loved ones with dignity, respect, and compassion. Since Laurie Brothers combined with Veyu Reddington, there have been many upgrades made to the spacious Waterville facility to serve families' needs through this always difficult time. To learn more, visit vrlfuneralhome.com or wheelerfh.com. And it's short. Just short. 4th and short here for Coach Scully. Got to think he's going, but this is, again, a situation, Larry, where we always say you got to have the quarterback under center. And I guarantee you he's coming out in shotgun formation. $9:58 to go, first quarter. No score. Deering trying to capitalize on the interception. Full backfield here for Foley, with his brother just behind him, and setbacks to his right and left. Plenty of options here for the Rams. He's going to keep it himself, and that's going to be close, Larry. I think he's going to get it, but looked like he should have taken it outside, but Jackson O'Boyle shot the gap and makes the tackle, but it is a first down for the Rams.
Yeah, like you said, Rick, here you are, you're basically 6-7 yards deep, and it really gives the defense their penetration to get upfield and stop that.
I never understood that, especially when you're in the shadow of your goalpost too. When those guys are in shot and they're 2 yards from the end line. Receivers go wide to the right and left for Foley. The other Foley to his left. Man comes back in motion. They're going to give it to the up back, Joey Foley, and he's going to get about 3.
Ball carried by Joey Foley. Stopped by Braden Mullins. And Ryder Provost for the Bulldogs.
You got to think these the Foley brothers probably been playing this in their backyard growing up, right?
Oh, most definitely.
Now they get to play together. They sent Elijah Stewart to the left, and Corbin Burke in the slot, but Coach Scully doesn't like what he saw there, and he calls a timeout. Epic View Studios has sponsorship space available for this broadcast. If you're looking to attract more customers, hire employees, or create awareness for your business, we can help. There are thousands of viewers just like you who watch sports here on Epic View Studios. To get your ad on TV, call Brian at 207-631-8870 or email info@epicviewstudios.com. Just to finish that story on the kid number 57, LaCoy, Brendan, he came and told Brendan he wanted to play football. He said, why don't you go in the weight room with one of the guys on the team that Brendan trusted to bring him in the weight room, show him around. Brendan was in there on the elliptical, and he sees him going over to the deadlift area, and he said, that's pretty aggressive, first time in the weight room. Then he looks back over it. He's got 315 on, and he's doing it for reps. He ended up doing 10 reps with 315. Those of you out there that know something about weightlifting, that's pretty impressive.
I think he has a place on the team then.
Foley out of the shotgun, his brother to his right. Man comes back in motion. They're going to give it to Joey Foley. He cuts it up inside, and he's going to get close to a first down. Looks like he has it inside the 22. And it is another Deering first down.
Other area games tonight. You got Biddeford at 0-3, traveling to Skowhegan, who is 1-2. You got Missalonsky 1-2, traveling to Freiburg, who is undefeated at 3-0. The Battle of the Winless, Mount Blue and Brunswick. Mount Blue travels to Brunswick, both teams 0-3. You got Waterville, who's 0-3, is traveling to Ellsworth at 1-2. And a big game tonight, Winthrop in Class D, 3-0, is traveling to Dirigo, who is also 3-0.
Wow.
And I'll get you the Saturday's big game after this play.
1st and 10, Deering. 8:08 to go in a moving clock, first quarter. Opening drive, trying to capitalize on the interception. Foley going to take it himself, and he scoots down the sideline. One man to beat. He gets knocked out of bounds. Making the saving tackle was number 44, Ryder Provost, but not before Foley gets inside the 10 down to the 6. It's going to be 1st and goal, or 7, I should say, 1st and goal for the Rams.
Nathan Foley, 15-yard gain on that one. Basically, quarterback over around the left end, followed his blockers, got around the end, showed a burst of speed, and got all the way down to the 7, 1st and goal.
Yeah, that left side of the Deering offensive line dominating right now. Nathan Foley out of the shotgun. He's got Joey behind him. 2 receivers to the left. Man comes in motion. They're going to give it to Foley right up the middle, and not much there. Shooting the gap, number 9, Keontae Stevens for the Bulldogs, making the play. He gets to the 5. It's 2nd and goal for Deering.
This will be the 9th play of the drive. It started on the 43, so it's basically a textbook. Takes you 3 downs to get a first down, and they're knocking on the door to score first here tonight.
2 receivers set, 1 to the right, 1 to the left for Foley. Takes the snap, gives it to Joey. Joey up the middle, and he's going to get down close to the goal line, but stopped there. Number 50 for the Bulldogs. Braden Mullen makes the tackle.
Oh, Rick, I got to. I loved your looking live. That's a reference to Brent Musburger, who was on CBS Sports, and that was 50 years ago when that started.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah. He doesn't look like he's that old.
No, he was very good. I got a chance to watch it, and he still has game.
Foley out of the shotgun. Takes the direct snap. Going to give it to Joey Foley, and he is stuffed. Right at the line of scrimmage. Jackson O'Boyle stuffed him. Right at the line of scrimmage. Here's the Dirigo Vet Care instant replay. Filled the hole, put his hat on his thigh, and took him down. No gain. It's going to be 4th and goal. Can the Bulldogs hold?
And actually, Rick, we did meet him in New Orleans.
We did.
Yes. You even get a picture of him.
Oh, yeah. He liked us.
Yeah.
Even though I tried to give him a hard time. I still say he's a Michigan homer. Big play here for the Lawrence defense.
Is he going under center?
Full house backfield, and
Yes.
he's going under center. Foley. Flag comes in.
Does that delay a game? Wow.
Wow. Oh, you can't have that happen. Jeez. That's going to march him back 5 yards, so it's going to be 4th and goal from the 6. Well, this could be something that springboards the Bulldogs here with a big goal line stand. Foley gets the play.
Deering didn't seem to be in a hurry.
No, I know. Now, you got to be aware of that as the quarterback, right?
Well, you got the back judge there. He starts, counting down from 10.
Right. He's going to be out of the gun this time. Foley, full house backfield with his brother Joey right behind him. He's going to throw. Rolling, looking, finds a gap, trying to get in the end zone. He didn't get in. He was stuffed at the line of scrimmage. I'm sorry, at the goal line. Look at this. Dirigo Beck here, instant replay. Looked like he had a seam, and I didn't get the number of the player. Did you get the number, Larry, that hit him?
Can we see it again?
That was a hell of a hit right at the goal line. He is just about in. Is that O'Boyle again? 33?
Number 33, O'Boyle.
Jackson O'Boyle with another big play. That could be potentially a Chase Toys precision play of the game. That's a huge play.
11 plays, 42 yards, and it comes up empty.
They're going to give it right up the middle, and not much there. LaCoy makes the tackle. I think it was Talon Ward. I know it was 34.
Hebert, Jaden
Hebert
on the carry.
Big play for the Lawrence defense. See if they can get a few first downs and get it out from underneath their goalpost.
5:04 to go in a moving clock. 2nd and 8 for the Bulldogs. And Robinson comes out of out in the shotgun. And what do we got now? Another flag.
It's going to be a false start on number 77.
Half the distance back to the goal. So basically
Brady Richards.
So they'll go back to the original line of scrimmage just outside the 1. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Winner will be drawn at halftime tonight.
Somebody make a play here. Boy, they gotta hustle here, get this play going. They're gonna be a delay game and go half the distance again. Robinson out of the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers stacked to the right. He hands it off. Right side. Good hard running right up the middle. Leclerc on the carry, and he's going to get close to a Bulldog first down. They're giving it to him. They do. That's a big play.
Big 10-yard run. Ran off the right side.
Took a couple of hits, too.
Yeah, cut it back in and got that 10 yards and a first down. Big first down for Lawrence. Still makes me worried. I imagine makes Coach Hersom worried being in the shotgun, especially when your quarterback's in the end zone.
Robinson under center this time. He's got O'Boyle in the slot to his left. He's going to give it off the left side. And that's Lockhart. He's going to be stopped after a pickup of about 3. We'll give him 4. No, give him 5. Or 4. 2nd and 6. 3:39 to go on a moving clock. First quarter, second drive of the game for the Bulldogs. First one ended in an interception, but Deering unable to capitalize on that as the Bulldogs stuffed them on 4th and goal at the 5. Actually stuffed them at the goal line as it looked like Foley was going to go in. Robinson under center. Going to hand it off right side. Cutting it back inside is Leclerc. Pickup of a couple. It's going to be 3rd and short for the Bulldogs at the 20-yard line.
3rd and 3 for the Bulldogs.
And get back to the games, and the big game in Class D North is Winslow tomorrow. We'll be traveling up to John Baptist. Both teams 3-0, and probably both out of the class of that division.
Well, very impressive Winslow last week. Bradford split wide to the left. Leclerc in the shot they're going to hand it off to the running back coming back towards us. It's Lockhart. He gets the corner. Lockhart up the sideline, and he's going to get a first down and more out to the 34-yard line. Boy, he made a nice little juke inside on his right foot, Larry, and then cut it back outside. And he was able to get the corner.
You know, the cornerback came up, and he thought he turned him in, but like you said, he cut back outside and got around that corner, and 14-yard gain and another first down for Lawrence.
I think he took a bad angle, really, the cornerback did, for Deering. But this drive started at the 1-yard line. And it started with a penalty on second down. Robinson takes the snap, going to give it right up the middle. And getting some tough yards up the middle is Jaden Hebert. And again, he picks up 5. Second down and 5. You get 5 yards on a first down, setting yourself up in good position to get a first down.
Yeah, really, the playbook is wide open then. Jaden Hebert, a sophomore, very young. Like we said, in the pregame show that the senior backfield's got hurt. It's probably going to be out for a few weeks, what we've been told. So good chance for the younger kids to step up, and they're stepping up right now.
Heavy set to the right for Robinson under center. He's going to give it to the first back through. That is Lockhart. And he's going to get close to a first down to give it to him. I think it's just short.
On the tackle for Deering.
Looking at the white hat, see if he makes a call here. Nope.
Looks like a little short. 7 plays already for Lawrence on this drive.
1:12 to go on a moving clock first quarter. No score here. Class A Deering, Class B Lawrence. Both teams coming in at 1 and 2. Provost, the lone setback. They're going to give it to him. Sorry, not Provost, that's Hebert. He gets the tough yards, and he gets another first down. The Bulldogs matriculating the ball down the field. Remember who said that?
No.
Hank Stram. Let's go, fellas. Let's matriculate the ball down the field. You remember NFL?
Yes, that was
NFL films.
That was like late 60s.
Leclerc looking for a block, able to get a couple of yards before Zeke Duver was able to make the tackle.
That should be the last play of the first quarter.
This drive started at the 1-yard line. The Bulldogs already in Deering territory at the 49. We'll start there when we start the second quarter. No score here from Pete Cooper Stadium. We'll be back after this.
Any job goes more smoothly and successfully with the right people on your team, like the people at Hammond Lumber Company, where you'll find high-quality building materials from industry-leading suppliers and get expert advice and professional services. Hammond offers timely delivery with their own fleet of trucks, with boom and forklift trucks available. For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Ready to grow your business to an epic level? Place your business ad here on this live broadcast. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios for a custom marketing plan that will directly market your business to our local community. We have a variety of budget-friendly plans that will fit your needs. Email the staff at Epic View Studios today.
Welcome back to Pete Cooper Stadium at Keyes Field. Rick Dougal, Larry Workman, Gage Johnson as we start the second quarter. Flag comes out. Must be too many men on the field.
Yeah, there's 12 for Deering.
Yeah. So the Bulldogs going to get an easy 5 there. L-Dub, first quarter stats.
Okay, for Deering, 47 yards rushing on 10 carries. No yard. They did not complete a pass. 47 yards in that first quarter for Deering. For Lawrence, all on the ground, 57 yards on 10 carries. No yards passing, 1 interception. That's the only turnover in the first quarter.
We're in the Chase Toys Incorporated broadcast booth. Second down and a long 2 for the Bulldogs, just inside the 45-yard line of Deering. This drive started back at the 1-yard line. They're going to give it to Leclerc. He looks for a block, cuts it back inside. Nice cut by Leclerc, and he keeps churning the legs. And he's going to have a first down and more down to the 35. This is the Dirigo Vet Care instant replay. Strong leg drive by number 5, Garrett Leclerc. Now, Scott Ballard keeps calling him Leclerc. Last week I was told by Roy
Leclerc.
it's Leclerc. Am I right? See, we got confirmation again. Somebody needs to tell Ballard to smarten up.
I'll let you do that.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
First and 10, Bulldogs. Just underway, second quarter. 3 receivers shift to the right, heavy to the right. They're going to give it to Leclerc, right side, looks for a block. Nice cut up inside. And he's going to get dragged down from behind, but not before he picks up about 8. Number 18, Zade Smith, made the tackle. When your safeties are making tackles, that's not good, LW.
That's that's a big gain right there. Leclerc again cut the ball upfield and got 8 yards. Sets up a second and short 2.
Really has some good vision, making good cuts off of his blocks. Got the big boys on that side of the line too. Plus they were heavy over there with now they're heavy to the left.
See if they go left.
They give it to him. He cuts it back inside. First down and more. Oh, he gets drilled, but he stays on his feet. And number 54 came flying in. Ryan Stultz. Here's a Dirigo Vet Care instant replay. Watch him almost take him right off his feet. Whammo! And he stays on his feet, goes down and gets another 10 yards. Wow. Leclerc putting on a show.
16-yard gain all the way down inside the 10. First and goal at the 9.
Let's see if the Bulldogs can punch it in. Deering did not have good luck the first time. They were down inside the goal line. Or inside the 10, I should say. Goal to go. Receivers to the left. Stacks to the right. Robinson going to give it to Leclerc. Leclerc trying to get the corner. Leclerc is going to get dragged down from behind.
Maybe a yard or 2.
He gets down to about the 6, so picks up about 3.
By Corbin Burr.
If it's not broke, Rick, they're loading up
going.
one side or the other, and Leclerc is trying to find his alley to turn the ball up. Deering did a nice job stringing it out, and he only got 2 that time.
Yeah, he's got options, that's for sure.
See if they do some kind of misdirection this time. A counter or something like that.
This time they load
can't do a
heavy
counter
to the
on
left.
this.
And Lockhart is the lone setback. And whistle.
And looks like the play. It's offsides on Deering.
Ooh. Is that going to be half the distance?
Goal.
So I put it second and goal from the 3.
Yeah, it's going to be played somewhere between the 3.
Yeah, you keep loading up that side, Larry, and then all of a sudden you try to bust one off to the other side. That's going to be wide open, right? Eventually, Deering's got. You'd think they'd heavy up in the box, especially after Cole had the interception. You probably think that, maybe they're not going to throw a pass again right off.
Well, for defense, you got to, especially your defensive end and your cornerback on the opposite side, you got to really stay at home and stay with your assignment.
They shift to the right this time. Leclerc in the backfield. They give it to him. Leclerc looking for a block. Looking to get to the corner. He's in for a touchdown. Leclerc followed his blockers. He had his hand on the back of number 44, Ryder Provost. Provost made the block to spring him into the end zone. Is the Dirigo Vet Care instant replay, and the Bulldogs capitalize on a 99-yard drive. Not to steal L-Dub's thunder with the Hammond Lumber drive summary coming up after the extra point here by attempt by Pellerin. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is good.
And the kick is good.
7-0. Bulldogs. They've got it on the board as the Rams, but it is the Bulldogs. 7-0. Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
That was a 14-play, 99-yard drive And it was capped off by a 3-yard touchdown run by Garrett Leclerc. The extra point by Pelletier was good, and with 9 minutes to go before halftime, the Lawrence Bulldogs lead 7-0.
Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity is having a customer appreciation event on Saturday, October 4th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Stop by and check out the 2026 Skidoo snowmobiles and Polaris ATVs. Snag a deal on a Toro or Husqvarna lawnmower. Toro food truck and factory reps will be on hand to answer any of your questions.
Garrett Leclerc, 59 yards on that drive. 59 out of the 99. And the touchdown.
Back deep is that number 17?
Hello, set to kick off.
I don't have a number 15. Can't see the number. It looks like 16. I don't have that either. Nope. Somebody's back deep. It's a squib kick. And it's going to come to the up man. They're about the 15-yard line. And he breaks a tackle. Still on his feet. Over the 50. Breaks another tackle. One man to beat. And he's dragged down from behind. What a return by Corbin Burke. As he scooped up the ball. Here's the Dirigo Vet Care instant replay. Made some nifty moves around the 40-yard line. And then gives Dirigo great field position. Ryder Provost able to make a touchdown-saving tackle at the 28-yard line of Lawrence.
Corbin Burke, in that Edward Little game, he had a block punt, and he also recovered it for a touchdown in that game.
Wow.
It's one thing to block it and then recovered it in the end zone for a touchdown.
The Bulldogs defense starting in familiar territory here. Deep in their own territory.
Second drive of the game for Dirigo. You called him Dirigo. I'm going to call him Dirigo. Deering.
I did?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, okay.
Their first drive, 43. They started at the 43, ended at the Lawrence 1-yard line.
Foley going to give it to his brother. Oh, almost tackled in the backfield, but he's able to slip that tackle as Xavier Garcia shot the gap and almost had him for a loss. You know what I always say? I'm not a smart man. Does the scoreboard still show Rams 7? Was that us?
It shows 7 for Bulldogs as well.
It doesn't here.
It's updating our visitor score. So visitors.
Oh, that's weird.
Visitors is 7.
It's 7-0. If you're watching at home, it's 7-0 Dogs.
Yeah.
Pickup of 5 for Foley. Second down and 5 for the Rams. See, if I just call them the Rams, I won't mess up again, Larry. Takes the direct snap, gives it to Foley. Foley trying to get the corner, does. Foley one man to beat as he's tackled after a first down. Taken down by Landis Mansfield. Not before he gets down inside the 15 to the 13-yard line. Here's the Dirigo Vet Care instant replay.
11-yard carry for Foley. Sets up a 1st and 10 at the 12. Deering looking to answer Lawrence's score.
7-0 Bulldogs. Dogs, a 99-yard drive to get on the scoreboard after a goal-to-go hold on 4th and goal. Foley out of the shotgun. His brother, Joey, behind him. Bad snap, able to get it. Pitches it back, and nothing doing. Bulldogs stiffen. Zeke Duver got the carry, and going to give him a couple yards inside, just inside the 10-yard line. Deering can get a first down inside the 2. So it's second down and 8 for the Rams.
See if Deering learned anything from that first drive that ended at the 1-yard line. Actually, the 5-yard, delay of game really, pushed him back to the 6-yard line, and he got 5 yards on the quarterback keep.
Foley out of the gun. Takes the snap. Gives it to Joey Foley and stuffed. Jackson O'Boyle there. As well as number 34, Jaden Heber.
Jackson O'Boyle along with Jaden Heber. On the play
Not much there. It's going to be 3rd and about 6.
O'Boyle has already 7 tackles in this first half.
And one big one right at the goal line.
I've been calling his name all first half.
See what the Rams do out of this situation. They send a receiver wide to the right, one wide to the left. Burke in the slot to the left. The Foley brothers in the backfield. Foley, Nick, going to roll to his right, looking, throws, and caught for the touchdown. He got Corbin Burke, who was lined up on the left side, Larry, as the Dirigo Vecchia instant replay, went all the way across the field, and he threw him a seed, led him into the end zone, and Deering gets on the board to make it 7-6. McCoy going to be on to attempt the extra point, try to tie this one up. Supervisor is on the gig.
Dave Smith on the kick for Deering.
Gage fixed the scoreboard. Nice job, Gage. Actually, number 18, Zaid Smith, is going to be attempting the extra point, and it is good. Tied at 7 after all Corbin Burke. He set Deering up with great field position, and then he scores the touchdown. Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
It was a 5-play, 28-yard. That was set up by, like you said, Rick, by a 55-yard kickoff return by Corbin Burke. Corbin Burke, a 7-yard touchdown pass from Nathan Foley. The kick was good, and with 5 minutes and 44 seconds left to go before halftime, we got a tie game, 7-7.
Well, you can't allow your opponent to get field position like that every time. We saw it last week in the Waterville game there, when MDI started just about every drive inside the 40-yard line. So you're gonna score some points eventually, and that was a nice looking play. They rolled Foley out, gave him he probably could have run too. He would have been close to the first down. It was probably in 4-down territory anyways. But the Bulldogs will.
He has his options there. He had a guy more in the middle of the field, and he also had Burke in the corner of the end zone. So Burke got some separation, and the sophomore Nathan Foley touchdown pass, 7 yards.
Evan Bowers back deep, and kick's going to go out of bounds, I think. Yep. So.
Oh, he almost touched it.
Jeez, I know. Get away from that thing, right? I think that means you start at the 40, right?
35.
Unless you want to take the penalty to make them kick again, but looks like they're going to take it at the 35. Hannaford's hiring for all positions and offers flexible schedules for those leading an active life. Applying is easy. Just go to hannaford.com and apply today. Central Maine Motors Auto Group, discover the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle with their extensive inventory and expert guidance. Call their dedicated and professional sales team at 207-358-4606 or visit cmautogroup.com. 1st and 10, Bulldogs. Double handoff. They give it to Lockhart. Lockhart has some room, cuts it back inside, and then gets driven down by Doover. About 5-yard pickup. Looked like it could have been more.
Nice job by Doover.
So dangerous to do that double handoff, Larry, but they're so good at it. Sorry, go ahead.
No, just nice play by Doover, because if he doesn't come up and make that tackle, he could be still running.
2nd and 5. Bulldogs getting 5-6 yards a crack every time. They've got heavy set to the right. Leclerc comes in motion. They're going to give it right up the middle. Nice fake. And let's see, it looks like 34. Jaden Hebert with the tough yards inside again. It's going to be 3rd and short for the Bulldogs at their own 44-yard line. 4:44 to go in a quick-moving first half. This is today is homecoming, L-Dub, so all the PAL kids will be out on the field. One of the best PAL organizations, PAL leagues in Fairfield here when you talk about PAL football. They're going to give it to Hebert. Hebert cuts it back outside. There was nothing inside. He cut it outside and made a little stutter step and got the first down.
Obviously, anyone knows that Lawrence is a football town, and they do take it serious over here in Fairfield.
You bet you're behind.
You come down on a Sunday afternoon, and they get after it.
Yeah, I covered the PAL championships a couple years ago, and one of the famous linebackers from years ago, from the 2006 state team, Nick Pelot, gave a very inspiring pregame speech to a bunch of 4th graders. And I think it included something about laying people out. So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Back to throw. Robinson going to throw it out in the flat. And nice little play there as they get it outside to Jackson O'Boyle. And he's going to pick up good yardage, about 8 to 2nd and 2.
Nice
that play.
Nice play call. He rolls out, back out of the backfield, and nice completion. And
easy pitch and catch.
Yep. Really get his confidence back after that interception on the second play of the game in the first quarter.
Trey LeClaire is going to go wide to the left. They're going to give it to Leclerc. Leclerc looking for a block, cuts it back inside. Look at it come, breaks a tackle. And he's rolled down at about the 28-yard line. I'm telling you right now, I don't know when Deering's going to figure it out. Here's the Dirigo Vet Care Instant Replay. You can't just run into Garrett Leclerc and drop him. Every time they've just tried to hit him, and I hate that kind of tackling. Wrap him up. I know Coach Scully's going to see that kind of tackling on the film, and he's going to light that kid up.
Yeah, Jordan DeBossi. Yeah, he came up. He just threw a shoulder. You're not going to take him down with that.
Leclerc gets a block. Leclerc still on his feet and going to finally get corralled inside the 20. So close to another Lawrence first down. 2:40 to go at a moving clock here. Not only the Bulldogs putting good drives together, but they are chewing up some clock.
They got plenty of time, and they're it's 2nd and 1 right now at the 19. You can do anything with a play call here.
Oh, I know.
Looks like they're going left. I know a play action would be someone would be wide open.
They give it to Leclerc, and that time there's nothing there. I think Robinson waited a little too long. Leclerc gets dropped for a loss by Ernesto Dombozi. Got some guys vying for the all-name team on this Deering team. 3rd down and 3. Ball at the 21-yard line of Deering. 1:46 to go on a moving clock. We're tied at 7. Bulldogs dominating the time of possession, but we're tied at 7. They send Bradford wide to the right. And they're going to give it to Leclerc. He cuts it inside, and he's going to be close to a first down. Depending on the mark, looks like he has it. Looking at the side judge on the left-hand side. The white hat comes in and takes a look, and it is a Bulldog first down. Bulldogs have all 3 of their timeouts, right, Larry?
Yes, they do.
Yeah,
yep.
And Coach Herson going to spend one here.
Both teams now have used one timeout.
Reddington Fairview General Hospital is a local independent critical access hospital providing quality comprehensive healthcare services located at 46 Fairview Avenue in Skowhegan. Learn more at rfgh.net. Transform your backyard into the ultimate oasis with Aquarius Pools and Spas. From custom pools to relaxing hot tubs, they deliver quality, comfort, and style built to last. Let Aquarius Pools and Spas help you create memories that will last a lifetime. Call 872-5827. A car accident can change your life in an instant. One moment you're driving and the next you're injured. Dealing with medical bills, missed work, and pain that robs you from your quality of life. If an injury has been forced into your life, contact the law firm of Jarber La Liberty for a free case evaluation. Protect yourself, protect your future. Call 707-1359. What do you run out of this situation, L-Dub? Maybe throw one, or
Yeah,
that little pass out in the flat work last time?
We're going to go to the right.
And they're going to give it to Leclerc. Leclerc tries to get the corner, stiff arm, stays in bounds, and then he goes out of bounds at about the 12, I guess. So it's going to be 2nd and 6. Bulldogs can get a 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. Went out of bounds, so the clock stops. This time, they're going to give it to him left side, and nothing there. Joey Foley came up and made the stick. No gain. 3rd down and 4. Clock running as we're down to 1:07 left.
Nice job. There's no hurry here. You really don't want to give the ball back to Deering.
Oh, do you maybe attempt a field goal here if you don't get a 1st down? Robinson, double handoff. Cutting it outside. Has a seam into the end zone for a touchdown. Is Landis Mansfield. Boy, that hole just opened up, Larry. Here's the Dirigo Vetcare instant replay. Big number 77, Brady Richards, cleared the way, and the double handoff worked as Deering had everybody going from our right, to your right, if you're watching, and handed it back off the other way, and Landis Mansfield picked his way through for the touchdown. Extra point attempt is going to be good. Oh, no good. I'm sorry. 13-7 Bulldogs drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
It was a 11-play, 65-yard drive, and it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run by Landis Mansfield. The kick was no good, and with 46.8 seconds before halftime, Lawrence now leads 13-7. See if that extra point comes back to haunt them.
Who doesn't love saving money? I know I love saving money. How about you, LW?
Love it.
At Dosty's Tire Depot in Waterville, they're all about keeping more green in your wallet. They carry tires for cars, trucks, and commercial vehicles at prices you'll love. Visit them today at 218 College Avenue or call 806-5003. That's 806-5003. Dosty's Tire Depot, where the savings roll on. See what they did there? Tires roll. Get it? Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Get it? Larry.
I got it.
Larry, you get it.
Hey, I'm doing stats. Leave me alone.
Okay, sorry. Sorry to bug you. 46.8 to go in the half. Pellerin to kick it off. Another squib kick. This time it comes down at the 22-yard line. And breaking a tackle, still on his feet, but finally dragged down is Zade Smith. Good return. I think Deering has 2 timeouts left.
Yes, they do. They did use one in the first half.
It's going to be
in the first quarter, I'm sorry.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They can throw the ball, so still time left here to maybe get in position. I know that Coach Scully told me that LaCoy has got a pretty good leg, so they could get in position for a field goal. The Foley brothers in the backfield. Nate barks out the signals. Low snap, makes the play. Back to throw. Looking. Intercept! Oh, it should have been intercepted. Landis Mansfield had it right in his hands, and it slipped through. The pass was short. Here's the Dirigo Vetcare instant replay, and Landis, good thing Landis had a touchdown, because that one right there might keep him up at night.
That's why he plays defensive back, right?
2nd down and 10 for the Rams. Trailing 13-7. They get the ball in the second half. They say to send 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Foley. Back to throw. Quick throw to Smith. Smith cuts inside. Smith gets down to it's a first down, so the clock will stop to set the chains. Coach Scully still has his 2 timeouts. He'll probably spend one here. He does.
They'll leave Darren with 1 timeout with 23 seconds. I'd say about 3 plays that they have.
Dixon's Country Market, no matter what you're craving, Dixon's has your fixins. Located on the Neck Road in Benton. Check out their Facebook page for daily specials. To order ahead, call 453-9547. And are you ready to win a Dunkin' gift card? That's right. Now it is actually on the screen. I was pimping it last week, and apparently it wasn't on the screen. But now it is. So if you see that QR code, snap that QR code, and you get a chance to win a Dunkin' gift card. Watch the live broadcast for your chance to score. Just scan the Dunkin' QR code and enter. It's that easy. I already said that, Brian. He still wrote it down. What do you call here, L-Dub? Got to go sideline, right?
You
got one timeout left.
You got one timeout. The field's wide open.
You want to get yourself in position where you can throw one to the end zone, though. Maybe you do
about a 10, 15 out.
Yeah, curl to the sideline.
Yep.
And Foley, 3 receivers to his left, back to throw. Under pressure, is going to throw it up deep, and it's going to be caught. Oh, and then fumbled out of bounds. Are they going to say? Yeah, they're saying he caught it and then fumbled. So Landis Mansfield not only going to have nightmares about the interception he should have had, but then he gets burned on a play that he should not. You cannot let anyone get behind you. But Corbin Burke was able to do it, and he makes the catch. It's going to set the Rams up first down at the Lawrence 14-yard line with 22 seconds left.
Wow. Not a lot of time came off that clock.
No. What was it, 32 to start?
Yeah, well, they threw it, it was like a 3 or 4 step drop. He threw it up, so they still got about 3 plays that they could.
Oh, easy. They send Burke wide to the right with Smith. Foley, brothers in the backfield. Quick throw. Tipped away. What a play. He came flying in out of nowhere, the big fella, Brady Richards. Got his big paw up there and knocked it down. Thought maybe it was a backwards pass, but it wasn't, so it was incomplete. But nice play by Richards. Derigo Vet Care Instant Replay. He's very athletic for his size. I think he's probably still mad about the comment I had the Skowhegan week there about him getting faked out of his jock. He's been playing like a man possessed since then. 2 receivers to the right. Same formation for Deering. Second down.
See
Back
if he
to
looks
throw.
for Burke.
Looking. He has Burke in the end zone. Tipped away. Who was back there? Number 14 for the Bulldogs. That was Keenan McLean making a nice play back there. That he was open. So with 11.4 left, it's going to be third down for the Rams. Still plenty of time here to get 2 plays off. If you miss here, Larry, do you kick the field goal? Get some points on the board because you're only down 6, right?
That's a good point.
Third down coming up for the Rams. 2 receivers to the left. 1 to the right. They fake it. Under pressure. Foley looking, throwing. Intercepted! Leighton Bradford coming up with the big play. In the end zone to shut down the drive, and the Bulldogs take over. Oh, that's a big play right there. 2 big defensive plays in this first half. With 3.5, they'll take a knee and go into halftime with a 13-7 lead.
Rick, on that, the defense really got great pressure on Foley, and really, he was running to his right and kind of threw off his back foot, and really set up for Bradford for the interception. That's twice that they have came away with no points in the red zone.
First half in the books, 13-7 Bulldogs. We'll take a break and come back. L Double have all the first half stats for you after this.
Building a new home or garage or expanding your current living space, the Home Planning Center specialists at Hammond Lumber Company are here to help. Bring them your ideas and explore Hammond's digital library of stock drawings for more inspiration. Hammond's drafting department will provide a customized floor plan. Once you approve the design, you'll receive detailed plans and a complete materials list. And when you buy all your materials from them, Hammond will refund all your design fees. To get started, bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.
When you're ready to remodel your kitchen, find all the materials and services you need at Hammond Lumber Company. Get inspired by the extensive in-store displays in Hammond's kitchen, bath, and flooring division. Hammond's designers will help you visualize your space before the work begins. And all design fees are refunded when you purchase your materials from them. And Hammond delivers from 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. When it's time for a new kitchen, it's time to bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Today's game is sponsored by NEL Analytical, located at 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider. NEL Analytical offers complete laboratory services including water, environmental testing, and analysis in chemistry and microbiology, as well as custom and standard media manufacturing services. Call NEL Analytical today for all of your testing needs at 873-7711.
While most of you are enjoying your time in the sun, at Chase Toys in Unity, we're always thinking winter. If you've ever thought about getting a new Ski-Doo snowmobile, right now is the right time to grab a new sled. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today for the best selection. You can even order online to get that Ski-Doo feeling. And don't forget the Ski-Doo accessories too. Keeps you styling while it keeps you warm. Don't be a last-minute Lucy. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today and hit the trails with Ski-Doo and Chase Toys in Unity.
Reddington Fairview General Hospital is an independent, critical access community hospital located in Skowhegan, Maine. Reddington Fairview provides quality, comprehensive healthcare services including adult, geriatric, pediatric primary care, women's health, specialty care, surgical services, and rehabilitation services. We also provide diabetes education, community health education, wellness programs, and support groups. The hospital is located at 46 Fairview Avenue in Skowhegan, Maine. To learn more, call 207-474-5121 or visit online at rfgh.net. Looking for a career in the electrical trade? E.S. Boulos Company has a comprehensive package just waiting for you. 1-866-865-5758 for more information or scan the QR code below. Dosty's Towing on the Bangor Road in Benton isn't just a towing service. Dosty's Towing provides all manner of roadside assistance, including light to heavy duty towing, roadside mechanic service, and off-road recovery. Once you're towed, Dosty's can provide collision and engine repair. If your vehicle just needs maintenance, Dosty's also offers top-notch service, including brakes, tires, and any other major or minor engine repair. From 24-hour roadside assistance to vehicle repair, Dosty's has it all. Call 805-6372, 24 hours a day. No matter what you're craving, Dixon's has your fixins. On the Neck Road in Benton. Check out our Facebook page for our daily specials. Craving coffee or a sweet treat? Here's your chance. Simply scan the QR code below and sign up for your chance to win a $5 Dunkin' gift card. Hurry, don't miss out on this quick and easy way to treat yourself. Central Maine Motors Auto Group. Discover the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle with their extensive inventory and expert guidance. Call their dedicated and professional sales team at 207-358-4606 or visit cmautogroup.com.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Purpose-built, adventure-ready, freedom to go further. At Polaris, we have a history of making history. 40 years, and still redefining what's possible. This is the Sportsman 570 40th Anniversary Edition. Sportsman, legendary tough.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.
Any job goes more smoothly and successfully with the right people on your team, like the people at Hammond Lumber Company, where you'll find high-quality building materials from industry-leading suppliers and get expert advice and professional services. Hammond offers timely delivery with their own fleet of trucks, with boom and forklift trucks available. For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Ready to grow your business to an epic level? Place your business ad here on this live broadcast. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios for a custom marketing plan that will directly market your business to our local community. We have a variety of budget-friendly plans that will fit your needs. Email the staff at Epic View Studios today.
Building a new home or garage or expanding your current living space? The Home Planning Center specialists at Hammond Lumber Company are here to help. Bring them your ideas and explore Hammond's digital library of stock drawings for more inspiration. Hammond's drafting department will provide a customized floor plan. Once you approve the design, you'll receive detailed plans and a complete materials list. And when you buy all your materials from them, Hammond will refund all your design fees. To get started, bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.
When you're ready to remodel your kitchen, find all the materials and services you need at Hammond Lumber Company. Get inspired by the extensive in-store displays in Hammond's kitchen, bath, and flooring division. Hammond's designers will help you visualize your space before the work begins. And all design fees are refunded when you purchase your materials from them. And Hammond delivers from 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. When it's time for a new kitchen, it's time to bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Today's game is sponsored by NEL Analytical, located at 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider. NEL Analytical offers complete laboratory services including water, environmental testing, and analysis in chemistry and microbiology, as well as custom and standard media manufacturing services. Call NEL Analytical today for all of your testing needs at 873-7711.
While most of you are enjoying your time in the sun, at Chase Toys in Unity, we're always thinking winter. If you've ever thought about getting a new Ski-Doo snowmobile, right now is the right time to grab a new sled. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today for the best selection. You can even order online to get that Ski-Doo feeling. And don't forget the Ski-Doo accessories too. Keeps you styling while it keeps you warm. Don't be a last-minute Lucy. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today and hit the trails with Ski-Doo and Chase Toys in Unity.
Reddington Fairview General Hospital is an independent, critical access community hospital located in Skowhegan, Maine. Reddington Fairview provides quality, comprehensive healthcare services including adult, geriatric, pediatric primary care, women's health, specialty care, surgical services, and rehabilitation services. We also provide diabetes education, community health education, wellness programs, and support groups. The hospital is located at 46 Fairview Avenue in Skowhegan, Maine. To learn more, call 207-474-5121 or visit online at rfgh.net. Looking for a career in the electrical trade? E.S. Boulos Company has a comprehensive package just waiting for you. 1-866-865-5758 for more information or scan the QR code below. Dosty's Towing on the Bangor Road in Benton isn't just a towing service. Dosty's Towing provides all manner of roadside assistance, including light to heavy duty towing, roadside mechanic service, and off-road recovery. Once you're towed, Dosty's can provide collision and engine repair. If your vehicle just needs maintenance, Dosty's also offers top-notch service, including brakes, tires, and any other major or minor engine repair. From 24-hour roadside assistance to vehicle repair, Dosty's has it all. Call 805-6372, 24 hours a day. No matter what you're craving, Dixon's has your fixins. On the Neck Road in Benton. Check out our Facebook page for our daily specials. Craving coffee or a sweet treat? Here's your chance. Simply scan the QR code below and sign up for your chance to win a $5 Dunkin' gift card. Hurry, don't miss out on this quick and easy way to treat yourself. Central Maine Motors Auto Group. Discover the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle with their extensive inventory and expert guidance. Call their dedicated and professional sales team at 207-358-4606 or visit cmautogroup.com.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Purpose-built, adventure-ready, freedom to go further. At Polaris, we have a history of making history. 40 years, and still redefining what's possible. This is the Sportsman 570 40th Anniversary Edition. Sportsman, legendary tough.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.
Welcome back to Pete Cooper Stadium at Keyes Field. Rick Dougal, Larry Workman, Gage Johnson in the Chase Toys Incorporated broadcast booth. We're at the half. Bulldogs leading it 13-7. L-Dub got some halftime stats. I know you're busy in the other room there. You know, I was like, hey, we're going to go on. And you're like, oh, okay, see you later. You're walking away.
I was busy.
Yeah? You going to see if Leave Early Alley is going to
the official timer
cruise control.
I wanted to make sure he got back to the clock because he could be gone by now.
Yeah, I think he's probably planning his exit as we speak.
And the clock will keep running.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, first half stats for Daring. They had 67 yards rushing, 51 yards passing. Most of that came on the last drive of the first half for a total of 118 yards. Individually, you had Joey Foley, 9 carries, 36 yards to lead the way. And his brother, Nathan Foley, was 3 for 8 in that first half for 51 yards and 1 interception and 1 touchdown. And Nathan Foley also carried the ball 4 times for 29 yards. For Lawrence, they had 153 yards in the first half on the ground, 8 yards passing for a total of 161. Individually, you got Garrett Leclerc, 15 carries, 92 yards. Hayden Lockhart, 4 carries, 29 yards. Jordan Hebert, 5 carries, 20 yards. And Landis Manfield, 1 carry, one touchdown. Hey, just give me the ball.
Yeah.
One carry, one touchdown for 12 yards. Colton Robinson, 1 for 2 for 8 yards. He did have that interception in that first quarter on the first drive.
Yeah, a couple big plays in the first half on the Bulldogs side of the ball. You had the goal line hit by Jackson O'Boyle, which was huge. Stuffed the Foley kid at the goal line, able to turn the ball. Then the Bulldogs go on a 99-yard drive, which you don't see that in high school a lot, right? Also, the interception by Bradford at the end.
Nice
the run
pressure
by Leclerc when he got drilled. I mean, who was it? The kid for number 54, Ryan Stoltz. He had about a 12-yard run and start, and he made a perfect angle on Leclerc and ran into him. Leclerc just bounced off him and kept going.
Yeah, a couple, three possessions by both teams. Really, Darren got inside the 20, all 3 times and only scored once off in that. So, bend but don't break. And, Lawrence has a 13-7 lead at halftime.
Well, I don't think we were keeping track of it, but I'd love to know what the time of possession was, because you think about it, Deering, probably the most time of possession they had was on that opening drive after the interception. It was what, 14-play drive, or that
they went 43 yards and didn't score, but
right.
They did take over 6 minutes of that first quarter.
Because the drive at the end of the half that ended the interception, they took the ball over with 42 seconds left, and the other drive started at the 28-yard line after the long kick return. The Bulldogs really dominated the time of possession.
Yeah, you're right. Like we said, the Lawrence had a 14-play, 99-yard drive. Darren came back and had a 5-play, 28 off that 55-yard kickoff return by Corbin Burke. Corbin Burke did catch the touchdown pass from Nathan Foley. And then Lawrence came back with an 11-play, 65-yard drive, and it was Landis Manfield with a 12-yard touchdown run. But the extra point was no good. So 13-7, both teams really haven't stopped each other. A couple turnovers, won by both teams interceptions, and but no one's punted yet today.
What's interesting, you see this all the time in football. You get one of those squib kicks and it messes up the attack lanes by the kickoff team, right? And a kid gets the ball, and he kind of bobbled it a little bit, but it opened up the seam for him, right? But I'm surprised that if you're Lawrence and that's what you do, you kick the squib kick. You'd think that they would practice staying in the lanes, right?
Yeah.
But they've given up some long kickoff returns in the past. But they'd be interested to see what happens here. Deering will get the ball first. If the Bulldogs, if they can actually start a drive in their own territory, might give the Bulldog defense a little bit of a breather.
Well, we'll see what kind of adjustments Coach Hersom, Coach Scully does. Lawrence just loaded, one side or the other and ran to that side, and they really had Deering off numbered. Only a few times was Darren able to get upfield and really stop one of the running plays for Lawrence. They just seemed to have 5-6 yards every carry.
One of the masterful things that Coach Hersom does, I think, is, and it'd be easy to do as a coach to go back to it, is that double handoff. Right?
Yes.
But he always seems to pick the right time to use that double handoff, and every time they do it, it's wide open.
In the first half, Lawrence had 25 carries for 153 yards. That's over 6 yards a carry. Deering, 14 carries, 67 yards. So that's almost 5 a carry. So, both teams have been very successful.
You've got Burke, and Burke's back deep. He's already had a long kickoff return. Pellerin will kick it off for the Bulldogs. Another squib kick. And we're going to have to pick it up. They do inside the 5-yard line. Trying to run it out is Nathan Foley. Foley gets the corner. He's going to get ridden out of bounds. Long run for a 22-yard or 20-yard return. Daring will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line. Needless to say, worst field position they've had in the game.
Yes. their first half possessions, they started on the Lawrence 43, Lawrence 28, and then they Deering 42-yard line. As we said, Joey Foley, 9 carries, 36 yards. Nathan Foley had 4 carries for 29 yards. It's the Foley show.
The Foley brothers in the backfield. Man comes in motion. They're going to give it to Joey Foley. Off tackle, and he is going to be ridden down. Number 50, Braden Mullen there, as well as Ryder Provost for the Bulldogs. Just underway second half. Bulldogs and Rams need a win here. Bulldogs have lost 2 straight. Deering lost their opening game of the season, then they beat EL and then lost last week to Portland. So,
you know, that Portland game was 34-0, but it was 7-0 at halftime, and they really competed very well with a Class A power.
Power backfield out of the shotgun is Foley. He's going to give it to Joey Foley, looking for a block. Gets one, but the hole closes quickly as number 44 for the Bulldogs, Provost, as well as Keontae Stevens there. It's going to set up a 3rd down and about 3 for Deering. 10:39 to go. Opening drive of the second half. 13-7 Bulldogs. Homecoming here at Lawrence. Had the Pal kids on the field at halftime. They also announced the Hall of Fame class, L-Dub. We know some of them guys. If Foley's going to keep it himself looking for a block, he's not going to get it. Depends on where they mark him. I think he's going to be short of the first down. Nice job by Keenan McLean to string that one out. And it's going to be 4th down. We might see our first punt of the game. So the 2025 class of Lawrence Hall of Fame, Travis Holtham, as we like to call him, Hot Ham, one of the best baseball players Coach Ballard's ever seen. And then 2 seconds later, he said, wait a minute, Ron Mayo, he's going in. He's the best baseball player I've ever seen. Deering's going to go for it here, L-Dub, deep in their own territory. And it's a fumbled snap and no place to go. He breaks a tackle, but he's going to get stuffed. And the Bulldogs are going to take over. Boy, I'm not sure about that call, Larry. At this stage of the game, do you give the Bulldogs?
Well, you know, they really haven't stopped him. Deering hasn't stopped Lawrence, and Lawrence really hasn't stopped Deering. You know, just the interceptions. And, he fumbled the snap, and, Lawrence really pounced on him. 1 yard loss, and Lawrence has their best field possession of the. Oh, it's in the 30s. I thought they were all closer to midfield. I'm sorry.
31-yard line.
I question that then.
Bulldogs take over on downs. O'Boyle goes wide to the left. Full house backfield. They shift into the tight formation. Mansfield goes in motion. They're going to give it to Leclerc on the counter. And he doesn't get much. Vinny Cavallero. There's a name for it. Hey, Vinny! Vinny, you got the tackle over there. He's a big man. They're going to give him 2. It's 2nd and 8. Yeah, so we're working right now. We possibly will have Travis Holtham,
the Hall of
Famer, halftime guest next week. Our people are talking to his people. We're trying to work it out. We'll see.
Will he give us the Heisman?
Yeah, you never know.
Looks like an illegal procedure on Lawrence.
It's going to mark him back 5.
You do work with him, so.
Yeah, no, I do. Yeah, it's Pal night. Yeah. Oh, it's not homecoming? Oh, whatever. It's not homecoming.
Maybe next week. They play Mount Blue at home next week, so that could be homecoming.
It's going to be 2nd down and about 14 for the Bulldogs. Back out to the 34-yard line. Heavy set to the left. Leclerc, the lone setback. They give it to him. He comes back to the right side, loses his footing, and he's going to get stacked up. Not much there. Vinny Cavallero again in on the tackle. Here's the Dirigo Vet Care instant replay. See, slipped trying to cut it inside.
Darren did a nice job getting upfield to make him turn back inside, and he really had no place to go. Loses a yard.
Heavy set to the left. Leclerc to the right. Back to throw. Robinson looking. Has a man over the middle. He overshoots him. Provost kind of fell down, but I think he threw it behind him again.
A little behind him. Sets up a 4th down, 1 for 3 on the night for Colt Robinson, the junior. Big opportunity for Lawrence to, really take a 2-score lead.
Robinson gets the play. Thought we were going to see Jackson Dangler at some point here today. We haven't seen him yet. Oh, just like Jackson Dart going in for the Giants. Heavy set to the left, 2 receivers. Robinson barks out the signals. Double handoff. Fumble! Not that it matters, because they would have turned it over on downs, and Deering will recover. It is recovered by Cavallero. Vinny stepped up on that series.
Mr. Scully got after the boys at halftime. They looked very good on the defensive side.
So going for it on 4th down does not cost the Rams, as they basically get the ball back right where they gave it up on downs. 8:18 to go in the 3rd quarter. Second possession of the half for Deering. They trail Lawrence 13-7.
Second turnover for Lawrence in this game. They had an interception earlier in the first half.
Foley in the backfield. Gonna fake it, take it himself, turns the corner. 1st down and more for Nathan Foley. He is quick.
He is quick when he got around that corner, and he just went by for a 12-yard run for Deering and a 1st down.
As my brother would say, he's quicker to hiccup. That's pretty quick, by the way.
Yeah,
hiccup,
that is.
If you know.
That's the Prez.
Big event this weekend, the Fall Festival up at Goodwill Hinckley tomorrow. Stop by and check out all the cool stuff going on. Handoff. This time not much there as Richards makes the stop and throws him back. They give him a yard, Joey Foley. Also want to remind you about a big event coming up on October 2nd. Steve's Heroes, Steve Belanger, the what is he? He's the founder of the Steve's Heroes.
Yes,
right?
he is. Yep.
They're doing a fundraiser for his charity that he just founded. Larry's on the board. And the golf tournament at Waterville Country Club. All the proceeds go to Steve's Heroes Foundation that helps people being diagnosed with cancer. StevesHeroes.org, StevesHeroes.org to help out. You're going to give it up the middle again to Joey Foley, and he's going to have a six-yard gain. I'll give him 5. It's going to be 3rd down and 6. 7:05 to go on a moving clock. The nose of the football right at midfield. We're in the Chase Toys Inc. Broadcast Center. 3rd quarter ticks down. Bulldogs clinging to a 13-7 lead. Foley out of the shotgun. Heavy set. He's going to keep it himself, being chased, and he gets a block and able to get upfield and close to a 1st down. I'm not sure that Zeke Duver knew he was throwing a block, but Foley
got
kinda
around him.
just shoved him into the defender.
Hey, I'm not going to give you the ball. I'm taking it.
And 4th and 1 at the Bulldog 45. I got to think Coach Scully's going for it where he went for it back at the 30 on his last possession.
See if he gets up under center. Have they got under center? Oh, they did, and they got to delay a game.
Right. He's going to be in the shotgun. Heavy set with Joey Foley to his left. He's going to give it to him. Foley trying to push forward, and depending on the spot, I don't think he got it, Larry. If you're looking at the side judge coming in,
I don't think he got it. Another big stop for the Lawrence Bulldogs.
well, I don't know about that mark. That was a bad spot.
They're home cooking.
Yeah. It is a first down the other way. The second time in a row that the Bulldogs have held on 4th down. That's got to be demoralizing to these Rams, L-Dub.
Yeah, they're big up front, too. And, we say it all the time. You got to get up under center on that and just play smash mouth.
Well, exactly. I mean, you had like a yard. Why wouldn't Nate Foley get under center and just keep it?
Yeah.
Right? Tap the center right or left and go.
The old tush push.
Oh, I hate that. Tush push. When's the NFL going to wake up and say that's not fair? Handoff up the middle. And not much there.
Both teams have made some defensive adjustments, and really, they've been playing in the middle of the field here the whole third quarter.
It was it Hebert or Provost that got that? I think it was Hebert.
I think it was Hebert.
He got just about a yard. They're going to give it 2nd and 9. Great field position again for the Bulldogs here. They got to capitalize on this. They send Bradford to the right. Under center, Robinson. They pitch it back. Leclerc with a nice cut. Gets down inside the 45 to the 44. It's going to be a Bulldog first down.
Garrett Leclerc now just over 100 yards for the game.
Well, I like that play when you get him to get a little head of steam.
Yeah.
Daring player down on the field. Looks like Duever.
Looks like a cramp.
Looks like a cramp. Boy, we see that all the time. I don't get it. You know how you avoid cramps, right?
You drink water.
Yeah.
You really got to start 2 or 3 days. You really got to put it to you. And, it is, for, halfway through the season, it's pretty humid out there tonight.
Our instant replays are brought to you by Dirigo Veterinary Care, intimate caring and cutting-edge facilities for all your pet care needs. Dirigo Veterinary Care, 14 Commons Drive, Waterville, right next door to Starbucks, or online at dirigovet.com. The caring professionals at Veyu Reddington, Laurie Brothers in Waterville, and Wheeler Funeral Home in Oakland are here for you. Their team will help you and your family celebrate the lives of loved ones with dignity, respect, and compassion. Since Laurie Brothers combined with Veyu Reddington, there have been many upgrades made to the spacious Waterville facility to serve families' needs through this always difficult time. To learn more, visit vrlfuneralhome.com or wheelerfh.com, I should say. Bulldogs 1st and 10. Robinson under center. Going to give it to Mansfield. Mansfield with a block. Mansfield cuts it outside. Mansfield at the 30. One man to beat at the 20. And he is taken down at the 15. Catching up to him was Finn Ridge. Here's the Dirigo Vet Care instant replay. Just barely got him, but not before Mansfield gets all the way down to the 15, 1st and 10 Bulldogs.
29-yard carry by Mansfield. That's only his 3rd carry of the for the game. His first carry led to a 12-yard touchdown run.
Bulldogs looking to punch one in here with 4:30 to go in the third quarter, leading 13-7. They're going to give it to Leclerc. Leclerc looking for a block. Cuts it up inside. Leclerc still on his feet as he rumbles down inside the 5. First and goal, Bulldogs. Boy, not only does he have speed to get to the corner, but he can take the tough yards inside too, L-Dub.
Yeah, he's really cutting it up inside and really getting those tough yards. That was 11 yards on that carry. So they're first and goal at the 4. Good, very good vision.
Bulldogs leading 13-7. Heavy set I formation. They're going to give it to Mansfield. Mansfield gets stuffed. He keeps the legs moving. And forward progress, I'll probably give him the 4, maybe the 3. Joey Foley was there. Actually, no gain. It's going to be second and goal. Mansfield a little timid on that play, right? He gets to the line. He kind of stood up and was looking to make a move, but you get it down here. You got to hit the whole hop.
Yeah, you got to just put your head down and just go forward and, get you 2 or 3 yards.
Heavy formation again. This time it's Leclerc. Leclerc looking for a seam. Leclerc into the end zone for his second touchdown of the game. Here's the Dirigo Vetcare instant replay. He got a block and took it in for 6. Boy, he doesn't need much of a seam, L-Dub, to get up inside there and score. Now, do the Bulldogs go for 2 here to try to get that, chase those points? I never liked this, chasing points.
Not until the 4th.
Right. Jackson Dangler coming into the game. It's an interesting wrinkle. We've been wondering if he was going to come in at some point. The sophomore. Going to be under center. And Lawrence going to take a timeout. Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity is having a customer appreciation event on Saturday, October 4th. From 8 a.m. to 2 p.m., stop by and check out the 2026 Skidoo snowmobiles and Polaris ATVs. Snag a deal on a Toro or Husqvarna lawnmower. Toro food truck and factory reps will be on hand to answer any of your questions. L-Dub, is there any room left in the golf tournament?
Yes, there is. I think there's a couple
Couple of foursomes?
couple of foursomes
This
still
coming
left.
Thursday, right?
This coming Thursday, October 2nd.
Yeah.
Waterville Country Club.
How about sponsorships? Is there any sponsorships still available?
I think there's one left.
Maybe he's trying to slap the ball away. Yeah. Hopefully you guys do a great, I can't say enough about Steve Belanger. The guy is.
Wow. Just amazing.
Yeah. I mean, what he's going through, and he's
Determination
trying to help everybody else. It's crazy. Here's Jackson Dangler under center. And he's going to roll out. He's going to look to get in, and he does. Jackson Dangler's first snap on the varsity is a 2-point conversion. Was the Dirigo Vetcare instant replay. Huge hole. That right side caved in. The left side of the Deering defense. Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
It was a 6-play, 56-yard drive, and it was capped off by a 4-yard touchdown run by Garrett Leclerc, his second of the game. The 2-point conversion was good by Jackson Dangler, the sophomore, and with 3 minutes and 16 seconds left to go in the third quarter, Lawrence now leads 21-7. And on that drive, Rick, that was the third fourth down conversion that the Lawrence defense held Deering.
Wow. Yeah, the first one was at the goal line. I'm right now the leader in the clubhouse, Jackson O'Boyle, with the Chase Toys precision play of the game. Then the Bulldogs go on a 99-yard drive the other way to score, and that kind of just set the tone for the game. Bulldogs up by 2 scores now.
What a difference a week makes. They actually said, the first quarter and a half, they had a couple drives that stalled deep in the territory, and after that, all things went downhill. But looks like Coach Herson's got them up and playing hard and competing.
Line drive kick is taken by Zach Laura. And he returns it out to the 37-yard, no, 41-yard line. Good field position again for Deering.
I would think Deering really would need to go down and score here to get it to a one-score game going into that fourth quarter.
3:10 to go here in the third.
Really haven't had much success in the two drives that they've had in the second half.
1st and 10. Foley brothers in the backfield. Nate Foley barks out the signals. Takes the snap. Going to give it, fake it, keep it himself. And he makes one man miss and gets dragged down by Bradford. Not before he almost makes midfield, and a pickup of 8 for Nate Foley.
Nathan Foley, 55 yards rushing, 51 yards passing. Dual threat for Coach Scully. It's only a sophomore, Rick.
Wow. Any relation to Matt Foley?
Oh.
My name's Matt Foley. I live in a van down by the river.
How about Nick Foley?
Yeah. Foley will bark out the signals. His brother Joey, low snap. He's able to take it. He fakes it to him, and he's going to get some tough yards up inside, still on his feet as he wheels down inside the 42-yard line of the Bulldogs.
8-yard carry followed up by a 9-yard carry.
He's very elusive.
Yes.
He doesn't look like a very big guy. Only a sophomore.
You just worry about the hits.
Yeah, especially when you're that size, right? He gets caved in by Richards. They could leave a mark. 1st and 10, Deering. 1:48 to go in a moving clock, third quarter, trailing 21-7. High snap, he gets it down, keeps it himself again. This time, nothing. Bulldogs up to the task. Richards was there, as well as Jaden Hebert. No gain. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Yeah, Ronnie Mayo also going into the Hall of Fame, L-Dub.
Yes. We interviewed him a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, the captain
of that 1988 state championship team. They did not win that day, but a lot of great memories.
Yeah, we had Kirk Matthew on last year. 2nd and 10 for the Rams. Back to throw. Under pressure, buried. Oh, the big fella, Brady Richards. Here's the Dirigo Vetcare instant replay. No chance as he ran over the lineman that was in front of him, and he takes Foley down for a
9-yard loss.
Whew. 9. It's more than that. No, you're right. 9 yards. Not a smart man. I was looking over here, and I'm like, geez, that looks like more than 9 yards. And then I started doing my gazintas.
Okay, Jethro.
3rd down and 19 or 20 or I don't know, whatever it is. It's a lot. Going deep. Looking downfield. Has a man. It's caught. Wow, how did you get that wide open? Down to the 15-yard line, Elijah Stewart. Here's the Dirigo Vetcare instant replay. Got away from Mansfield, who was burned again. And the Rams convert a 3rd and forever. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. With 3 in the books, the Bulldogs leading it 21-7. Back after this.
Any job goes more smoothly and successfully with the right people on your team, like the people at Hammond Lumber Company, where you'll find high-quality building materials from industry-leading suppliers and get expert advice and professional services. Hammond offers timely delivery with their own fleet of trucks, with boom and forklift trucks available. For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Ready to grow your business to an epic level? Place your business ad here on this live broadcast. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios for a custom marketing plan that will directly market your business to our local community. We have a variety of budget-friendly plans that will fit your needs. Email the staff at Epic View Studios today.
Welcome back to Pete Cooper Stadium at Keyes Field. We're in the Chase Toys Incorporated broadcast booth. Rick Dougal, Larry Workman, and Gage Johnson. LW, you got the old third quarter stats.
Okay, for Darren, team-wise, they got 103 yards rushing, 88 yards passing for a total of 191. They had 73 yards of offense in that third quarter. For Lawrence, 212 yards rushing, 8 yards passing for a total of 220. They had 59 yards of total offense in the third quarter. Big play by Daring on 3rd and 18, 3rd and 19.
So this is usually where the Bulldog defense shines. We'll see if they can come up with another big stop. Going to give it. No, he's going to keep it himself. Foley's done a great job on the fakes there. He's really got some good positive yardage, except for that one play where he lost yards. That option has really fooled the Bulldog.
He's reading, whether to hand the ball off to his brother or keeping it himself. And he's made, obviously more right decisions tonight than wrong. And he's only a sophomore. That will only get better.
Rams can get a first down inside the 3-yard line. So it's 2nd down and 5. Foley out of the shotgun. He's got Joey Foley directly behind him. Takes the snap, fakes it. Going to go to the right side. He's pulled down from behind. You guessed it. Jackson O'Boyle there again.
Have a game, Mr. O'Boyle.
What a great read by O'Boyle, and he's able to wrangle down. You see the Dirigo Vetcare instant replay. Wrangle down Foley for a loss. 2-yard loss, puts it back at about the 12-yard line. 3rd and 8 for Deering. Well, you got to put a hat on Jackson O'Boyle. You just can't let him. He came right behind the offensive lineman and scooted in and took Foley down.
See if they try to get the ball to Burke on this play.
Whistle on the play. What do we have? Illegal false start on Deering. Ooh. It's going to put, boy, they have shot themselves in the foot, L-Dub. How many times when they've had such great field position?
Yeah, we're going to go back and look at that delay a game there at the 1-yard line.
Exactly. So it's going to be 3rd down and about 13. They need to gain just inside the 3 to get a first down. Foley barks out the signals. Back to throw. Looking. Throws it up in the end zone. Touchdown. Mansfield didn't even know the ball was coming. Smart play by Foley as Mansfield had his back to the ball. And he just dropped it in the bucket. And Burke with the touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Rams, an extra point away from making this a 1-score game. Ooh. I think Mansfield's nickname might be Toast after this game. Smith on to attempt the extra point. They're going to fake it. They pitch it out to him, and he's going to get the corner. Well, he could have walked in. That was a good fake there, and that's going to make it a 21-15 game. Interesting play call there by Mr.
Scully.
Mr. Scully.
Yeah, nice 2-point conversion there. Obviously,
it was wide open.
Nice job on the pitch, and he walked in.
Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. and online at hammondlumber.com.
That was a 8-play, 59-yard drive, and it was capped off by an 18-yard touchdown pass from Nathan Foley to Corbin Burke, their second hookup of the game, and the two-point conversion was good. And with 10 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the game, Deering has cut Lawrence's lead 21-15.
Hanford's hiring for all positions and offers flexible schedules for those leading an active life. Applying is easy. Just go to Hannaford.com and apply today. Central Maine Motors Auto Group. Discover the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle with their extensive inventory and expert guidance. Call their dedicated and professional sales team at 207-358-4606 or visit cmautogroup.com.
That drive, Rick, Nathan Foley told his brother Joey, hey, I got it this time.
Yeah.
All 8 plays. He ran the ball 6 times and had 2 completions. That big play on 3rd and 19, right at the end of the third quarter, he hooked up 37 yards and got him a first down at the 18.
High end over end kick is going to be taken by the up man. That's Mansfield. And he's going to get ridden down, but not before he gets out over the 40. Some tough running there by Mansfield. Bulldogs will have it. Good field position again at their own 40-yard line. But their average field position, other than that starting at the 1-yard line, they've had some good field position in this game.
Yeah, this is their 6th possession of the game. And, like you said, that one that they had the great defensive stance at the 1, they've been very successful. Neither team has punted.
1st and 10. Robinson under center. Going to give it to Leclerc. Leclerc cuts it inside. Ooh, good tackle. There's a flag down behind the play.
I think we're going to get a hold. Yeah.
Good tackle by Zade Smith, or else Leclerc is still running, but it wouldn't have mattered. It would have come back anyways on the hold. So it's going to be a 1st and 20 for the Bulldogs. 9:51 to go in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs clinging to a 6-point lead, 21-15. Bradford goes wide to the right. Hebert, the lone setback. They're going to give it to him up the middle. And not much there. Hebert gets a couple. Gets out to the 32.
Jordan Hebert, 7 carries, 24 yards on the night.
Second down for the Bulldogs. Heavy formation to the left of Robinson. Back to throw, rolling, looking, rolling, stops, throws. Ooh, who's he throwing that to? To only 2 white shirts sitting there. Almost another big interception.
Deering really got good pressure, really pushed him wide when he was rolling out to the right. And, really he's lucky that didn't get intercepted. Now it sets up a 3rd and 16.
He had Brady Richards kind of protecting him. Portland all over Bangor, by the way, 42-26. Leclerc comes in motion. Back to throw. Blitz on. He throws it up over the middle. Intercepted. Deep inside the Bulldog territory, looking for a block, and he gets out of bounds. It was picked off by Zeke Duever. Here's the Dirigo Vec here, instant replay. An ill-advised throw by Robinson off his back foot. And it was only white. You see there's 4 white shirts in the screen there, L-Dubs. No way that was getting, and that was going to be a completion. And it sets up Deering with tremendous field position at the Bulldog 20-yard line.
That's the 3rd turnover for Lawrence. They've had 2 interceptions and a fumble. 3 turnovers for Lawrence, 1 for Deering. Sets up a short field for Deering at the 20-yard line.
Bulldogs looking for another defensive stand here.
Momentum has swung here, Rick.
No doubt. Foley brothers in the backfield. Snap. Back to throw. Throws it up again, and it's tipped away this time. I don't know why the guys don't get their head around Larry. It's a second.
Wow, you beat him.
I know. Evan Bowers did make the play, but you got to get your head around and see where the ball is. He made a lucky play to get his hand out there, but you can see that Foley realizes he's got some mismatches out there. And
Burke is his main man that he wants to throw to, really, some kind of different defense to really take that away.
Interesting that Bowers is out there now. That was where Mansfield was after he got burned on the last touchdown. 2nd and 10. Foley takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself, trying to get outside, and he's going to get pulled down from behind. He was slowed up by Keontae Stevens, and then Provost came and cleaned it up. He's going to get about 4. It's going to be 3rd down and 6. Now what's interesting here, Larry, is if you have a 4th and long, do you kick the field goal? Because now you're only down 6.
Yeah, right? I'd go for it. All depends here. Wow.
Yeah, it depends on what happens.
Right on this play. I think you got to run in between the tackles here. Maybe give it to his brother, Joey.
Takes the snap, back to throw. Looking. Little screen over the middle, and it's going to be sniffed out.
Nice. Great play by Lawrence defenders that time.
Number 50, Braden Mullen, sniffed that one out. Here's the Dirigo Vecchia instant replay, and they lose a yard, so it's going to be 4th and 7 for Deering. Can the Bulldogs make another stand deep in their own territory?
Really, that was set up very well by Deering.
It was.
But just better defensive play by the Lawrence Bulldogs. Big play. Another big 4th down in this game, Rick.
Foley sends 2 receivers to the right, 1 in the slot to the right. And his brother Joey to his left. Back to throw. Looking to that corner again. Looking in there. Picked off! Back there for the Bulldogs was Miles Provost, the other Provost brother. And he sniffed that one out and steps in front and picks it off. Another big play by the Bulldog defense.
They pushed the safety over on the like a cover 2 over there on Burke, and that time it paid off. Big interception. Another 4th down stop by this Lawrence Bulldogs.
Coach Pellerin, who is the backfield coach, probably called that play out. Smart play by Coach Pellerin. You had to get some help over there because they were getting burned. So the Bulldogs take over a huge interception at their own 20-yard line, leading it by 6 here with 6:40 to go in the 4th quarter. Robinson out of the shotgun. Hands it off to Leclerc. And he's going to get buried in the backfield. Stuffed immediately by number 46, Joey Foley. And he's going to lose a yard. It's going to be 2nd down and 11. He does stay in bounds, though, to keep the clock running. That's really what's important here. The Bulldogs don't have to score again, but they need to get a couple of first downs here to try to run this clock out. They bring in Provost. You're going to have to hustle to get up to the line here. Taking a lot of time to get the play in and get to the line of scrimmage. Robinson under center. Takes the snap. Gives it up the middle. And falling forward is Hebert. And nice pickup by Hebert. He's going to get about 6. It's going to be 3rd down and say 5. as the clock continues to move. 5:23 left on a moving clock. The Bulldogs get another first down here and keep running, keep chewing up the clock. I think Deering has all 3 timeouts left still,
Yes.
right? Heavy set to the left. Robinson's going to give it, and nothing there. Stuffed. Plenty of white shirts as Lockhart get drilled in the backfield, and Deering will get it back. Probably in good field position depending on the punt.
First punt of the game, Rick.
I know Lawrence struggled the Skowhegan game punting the ball. I think their first punt was like an 8-yard punt. Lockhart will do the punting. Nope. I'm sorry, that's not Lockhart. That's Braden Hebert is the punter. Was there a timeout?
Timeout by Deering.
Wow. So they still have 2 timeouts left. 4:21 to go.
Obviously, Coach Scully didn't like what he was seeing, and very important to get a good return here and set yourself up maybe for the winning drive.
So I've been saying it's homecoming this whole game. Apparently, it's not homecoming. So as Steve Martin would say, "Excuse me." You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Okay. But it is PAL night, and we had the PAL teams out on the field.
That was awesome. The
That was
kids
cool.
were running around, the cheerleaders. Got quite a few cheerleaders, younger age.
Yeah, they have. Remember we had the cheering coach on
Yes,
during
for
basketball season.
Yeah.
Now she's really kind of brought that back to the forefront here at Lawrence. So Hebert, big punt here. They really need to try to put Deering back. Almost got it. A high kick. It's going to drop down, take a Lawrence bounce, and Bradford pins it down, but Deering will have it at the Lawrence 48. And plenty of time here, 4:12 to go in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs leading by 6, 21-15.
This whole second half, it's been Nathan Foley, between running and passing. His brother has only had 3 carries this whole second half. See if they get back to him.
He's been running that RPO perfectly in this second half. 1st and 10, the Foley brothers in the backfield. They fake it. He's going to keep it himself, looking to get the edge. He does. And going to get about 7. Boy, it looked like number 58, Leo Long, had a hold of some jersey there. Might have got away with it as Jaden Hebert was trying to get away to make the tackle.
Nathan Foley, 16 carries, 67 yards on the night. And in the air, he's 6 for 13, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions for 102 yards.
2nd and 3. Ball just outside the 40-yard line of the Bulldogs. 3:32 to go on a moving clock. Low snap. He's going to keep it himself. Looks for a block, gets the first down, and flag comes in late in the middle of the field. Is that going to be a hold way behind the play? It is.
Coach Scully
Wow.
is not happy with that.
I mean, it was literally 6 yards behind the play, L-Dub. Well, that's a killer. And it's 10 yards from the spot, correct?
From the spot of the foul.
Yeah.
Welcome home, Scully.
That'll put him back basically to the original line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. And 3:23 to go. And the clock will start once they get everything set. Two receivers to the left, one to the right, and one in the slot to the right for Foley. Joey Foley, the lone setback. Back to throw. Foley has time. Throws to the sideline. It's complete. And still on his feet at the 30. Still down inside the 15 is Zeke Duever. And that sets Deering up in great position. 1st and 10. Here's the Dirigo Vet Care Instant Replay. 1st and 10 at the Lawrence 13-yard line.
35-yard completion sets up a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. 34-yard completion.
Clock is moving. 2:48 to go.
Can Lawrence defense rise to the occasion one more time? They've held them on 4 different times on 4th down.
Wide formation here. Two receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Back to throw. Under pressure. Trying to get outside. Keeps it himself. Still on his feet. Gets knocked out of bounds at the 5. It's going to be short of the 1st down. They can get Deering can get a 1st down inside the 3-yard line. So it's 2nd and a couple. Let's call it 3.
Now, Rick,
clock stopped because he got out of bounds. Sorry, Larry.
Do you now for Lawrence, if they should happen to get the 1st down, do you call a timeout?
You gotta try to
leave some time if Deering can put a score on.
How big is that 2-point conversion looking right now?
Yes.
2nd down and 3. Bulldogs defense backs against the wall once again. Foley barks out the signals. Going to keep it himself. Looking for a seam. He's going to get in for a touchdown. Here's the Dirigo Vet Care Instant Replay. Oh, big block on the edge by Gittleson LeCoy. We've been talking about him. He made a big block on the edge to spring Foley for the touchdown. Now, the all-important extra point here is we're tied at 21. Last time they did the 2-point conversion, and it worked to a T. Let's see if Smith can kick it through to give the Rams a lead here. They have not led in this game. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is good. And with 2:17 to go, the Bulldogs again at home are going to be trailing with just over 2 minutes to go. 22-21. Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
It was a 4-play, 48-yard drive, and it was capped off by a 6-yard touchdown run by Nathan Foley. The extra point was good, and with 2 minutes and 17 seconds left to go in the game, Deering has taken their first lead, 22-21. Plenty of time.
Well, plenty of time. Now do you bring Jackson Dangler out? I mean, Cole Robinson has struggled throwing the ball here in this game.
You got remember against Skowhegan, they really had a late drive. They got into the end zone and they missed the 2-point conversion. They still have plenty of time. They can
they have 2 timeouts.
Timeouts left. They used one early in the 3rd quarter.
Mansfield back deep. And the Bulldogs come back again. High end over end kick. It's going to be taken. Nope, goes into the end zone. And the Bulldogs will get it the 20-yard line.
All they need is a field goal. What do you think Pelletier's range is?
Boy, I'd say they got to get inside the 15 at least. I don't know. His first extra point was boomed. The second one was a low liner that missed. It's not like the kid we saw last week there from Freeport that was nailing him from 40.
Unfortunately, he wasn't able to use
No,
his
he
foot
wasn't.
because Winslow took it to him.
Nope.
Actually, both kickers were outstanding.
First and 10 Bulldogs at their own 20-yard line, trailing by 1 with 2:17 to go. Handoff right up the middle. And Hebert going to rumble out over the 30-yard line. Obviously, Deering not looking for that up the middle play.
That was like a fullback blast right there, and got him 13 yards.
Now they stop the clock to set the chains and restart here. Robinson barks out the signals. He's going to throw and throws it way away from Bradford.
Colt Robinson 1 for 6 for 8 yards on the night.
Ooh, boy, he has struggled tonight. That stops the clock, though, with 2:01 to go in the fourth quarter.
Really, plenty of time.
Yeah, but you can't run it every time, Larry. I mean, if you don't get a first down, the clock's moving. You got to be able to throw it, and doesn't seem like Robinson has his best throwing arm here tonight. But he did engineer a drive against Skowhegan, took him down and scored what would potentially give him the tie. Back to throw. Over the middle. And diving attempt, no good by O'Boyle. That one, again, not close. O'Boyle almost came up with a great catch. 3rd and 10. 1:56 to go. Fourth quarter. Bulldogs led 21-7. But Deering, 15 unanswered points here.
In the fourth quarter.
To take the lead.
Yeah, they one of the plays of the game is that big completion, 3rd and 19.
Oh, yeah. That was a killer. Provost wide to the left. 2 receivers to the left for Robinson. Back to throw. Under pressure. Throws over the middle. Nobody there. Not good. I mean, he's not just barely missing receivers. He's not even near them. 4th and 10 for the Bulldogs. Can they convert and keep this game alive? They still haven't used any of their timeouts, right?
They have 2 left.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't used the 2 that they had coming into this. Yeah. Big play time for the offense here. 4th and 10. Can they keep themselves in the game here? Robinson, back to throw. Loops it out. It's caught! Still on his feet, Leclerc. Leclerc has one man to beat, and he goes out of bounds. At the 19-yard line, that was a nice throw by Robinson. He looped it just over the defense, and Leclerc was off to the races.
Bulldogs at the nearing 23-yard line.
1:41 to go. Here's the Dirigo Vet Care instant replay. He looped out of the backfield, and Robinson dropped it in the bucket. Nice play by Leclerc to stay on his feet. Robinson over the middle, and by the sideline. That one's high and away.
45-yard completion to Leclerc.
On 4th and 10.
4th and 10. Looked like a wheel route, and perfect pass just over the defenders, and Leclerc with great hands catches it, gets knocked out of bounds at the 23.
Larry, you don't have to throw every down here, right? I mean, you get 136 and 2 timeouts. You can run the ball. Robinson under center. He's going to give it double handoff, and nothing there. Sniffed out this time. Joey Foley shoots the gap and makes the tackle deep in the backfield. Bulldogs not going to use their timeout here. It's going to be 3rd and 14 with 1:16 to go. Well, if they could get a first down, I think they'd be in field goal range. 1:06 to go as the clock continues to move. And Lawrence, Coach Herson is hot. I don't know who he's hot at, but somebody's gonna take a stern talking to, as they have to use a timeout because he didn't like the way they were setting up.
A little confusion right there. Good timeout. You still you got one left. You got a minute and 3, and but you got a 3rd and 15. Maybe if they get 10 yards, do you bring him out and try the field goal?
I don't know what his range is.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, that first extra point was 3/4 the way up the pole. So he had plenty of leg on that one, but then the next one was a low liner that missed. So who knows? Bulldogs come out 3rd and 15, 1:03 to go, 4th quarter. Robinson barks out the signals. Back to throw, under pressure, throws it back. Lockhart, stiff arm. Lockhart gets dragged down. What a tackle. That was a huge play by Nate Foley.
That's a game-saving tackle.
Yeah, Lockhart gets away. He's going
gone.
in. 4th down and 11. It would be about a 40-yard field goal from here.
Yeah.
So I don't think they can go. They gotta try to get the first down or throw one into the end zone here, Larry. What do you got the playbook for this one, L-Dub? I mean, you're talking about Ken Lindloff. He's put some plays together over the years.
Maybe you put Bradford out and maybe go for the about 10, 15 yard out and throw it up, see if the playmaker can make a play, or Provost, the tight end over the middle. That's been open. He just hasn't been in tune with him. So, but or Leclerc.
It is surprising that they don't go to Bradford. He had 4 touchdowns last year. I mean, they don't really even look at him. Tight formation, but Robinson is in the shotgun. Hebert comes out late. Leclerc in the backfield. Under pressure, Robinson throws, tipped away, and Deering is going to get a win. They're going to hang on here. Number 3, Jordan DiBiase, Jordan. Jordan made the play.
DeBosse?
DiBiase, I'd say.
DiBiase?
Yeah. Tipped the ball away. I don't even know if he would have been close to the first down if he got it to him. So Deering will be able to take a couple of knees in victory formation and get out of here with a win. Another tough loss at home for the Bulldogs. They're going to go to 1-3. When was the last time we said Lawrence was 1-3 on the season?
Years.
Yeah. They do have Mount Blue coming in next week, which should give them an opportunity to win. Mount Blue and battle of the winless teams tonight, Mount Blue and Brunswick. See if we can check that out-of-town scoreboard. Bonnie Eagle, the 18-0 win over Noble. Falmouth all over Gorham, 41-17. Freiburg beats Messalonski, 37-20. Herman all over Hamden Academy, 35-0. Madison gets a win over Maranacook, 21-14.
Madison, 3-1.
Yeah. Victory formation here for Deering. Why wouldn't you be under center? Jeez, I don't get it. Marshwood with a 23-22 win over Chevres.
Oh, big game. That's wide open down there.
Oh, and Mount Blue is not winless anymore. 20-8 win over Brunswick. As I said, Portland all over Bangor, 42-26. Scarborough, 18-6 over Sanford. Spruce Mountain, 58-24 over Gray. Stearns, 44-8 over Bucksport.
How about the Winthrop? No game.
score there. Wyndham 45-0 over Lewiston. Ooh, boy, Lewiston. How do you not get a good football team when you got 1,400 kids?
Soccer.
Final score here from Pete Cooper Stadium, 22-21. Deering with the late touchdown to win it. We'll take a break, come back with all the game stats, the Hammond Lumber post-game show after this.
Building a new home or garage or expanding your current living space, the Home Planning Center specialists at Hammond Lumber Company are here to help. Bring them your ideas and explore Hammond's digital library of stock drawings for more inspiration. Hammond's drafting department will provide a customized floor plan. Once you approve the design, you'll receive detailed plans and a complete materials list. And when you buy all your materials from them, Hammond will refund all your design fees. To get started, bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.
Welcome back to a subdued Pete Cooper Stadium at Keyes Field in the Chase Toys Inc. broadcast booth. Rick Dougal, Larry Workman, Gage Johnson. Our post-game show brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. Bulldogs with another 1-point loss at home, 22-21 to the Deering Rams. Let's get our post-game awards done first. Our precision play of the game is brought to you by Chase Toys, where they only have precision brands like Polaris ATVs, Skidoo snowmobiles, Lynx snowmobiles, Climb Apparel plus Toro, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. See what's available in the Thorndike Road in Unity or online at chasetoysinc.com. Oh, this happened in the third quarter. Bulldogs leading 21-7 after Brady Richards had a huge sack to make it 3rd and 19. Deering quarterback Nate Foley goes back to pass, and he finds Elijah Stewart in between the defense for a completion down inside the Bulldog 20-yard line to set them up to go in and score
at the beginning of the fourth
quarter
yeah.
to make it 21-15. So our precision play of the game is a combo of Nathan Foley and Elijah Stewart. And our player of the game is brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
We're going to give that one to Nathan Foley, the sophomore quarterback. He ended the game 18 carries, 81 yards, one big rushing touchdown. That was to put him ahead with the extra point, 22-21. He was 7 for 14 for 136 yards and 2 touchdowns, both to Burke. And Nathan Foley is your Hammond Lumber player of the game.
Well, you know, I was just thinking of this, an assist on the precision play of the game on a different play. How about
2-point conversion?
The 2-point conversion, Coach Scully, you know, calling a great play call that was, I mean, I think I could have scored on that one.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
I mean, I know I got speed when I beat out that infield single the other day.
You do have speed kills, Bubba.
Oh, here with all the stats, all you need to know. I'm closing my eyes right now, and I'm picturing Belgrade Central Stadium, or the gym in Belgrade Central, hanging from the rafters. It just says, I'm just going to say one name, Workman. It goes like, you know, it's like the name is too long to just go straight across. It's like a U on top of the number.
Like an unhappy face.
Because the record still stands. I don't know what the record is, but most points scored in a season in 6th grade. the Hall of Famer from Belgrade Central, L-Dub.
Okay, thanks, Rick. For Darren, they go to 2-2 on the season. Their next game is at home against Chevrolet, who Chevrolet just won a big game tonight over Marshwood, correct?
Yes, they did. Yep.
That's their out of
The
conference.
Chevrolet is B though, right?
B, yeah. So
Wow.
they really scheduled their out of conference two tough teams.
Yep.
Individually, team-wise, they had 129 yards rushing, 136 yards passing for a total of 265. I gave you, Nathan Foley's stats: 18 carries, 81 yards, and a touchdown. 7 for 14, 136 yards, and 2 touchdowns. His brother Joey, 14 carries, 46 yards. He only had 3 carries the whole second half.
So Nate Foley had almost 220 yards of total offense, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
200.
Just a sophomore.
Just a sophomore. He really, the RPOs there, his reads were very good. And very good speed. Got around the corner a few times, and Lawrence, 4 different times they held him, on 4th downs, but they needed one more. They needed that 5th one, and they never got it. For Lawrence, they go to 1-3 on the season. Their next game is homecoming.
Oh, I'll be able to say it that time.
1-3 next week, homecoming Friday night. Team-wise, they had 227 yards rushing, 56 yards passing for a total of 283 yards. Individually, they had Garrett Leclerc ended up with 117 total yards on 21 carries. You had Hayden Lockhart, 23 yards on 6 carries. Jordan Hebert, he had 8 carries, 44 yards. Landis Mansfield, 4 carries, 43 yards, and a touchdown. And Colt Robertson was 3 for 12 for 56 yards on the night.
Well, don't forget to join us next week. We'll be here for homecoming for Mount Blue. Cougars coming in to take on the Bulldogs, and we got a treat at halftime. 2025 Lawrence Hall of Fame inductee Travis Holtham. It's confirmed.
He's coming in.
He's coming in. Our people talk to his people.
So I should bring the red carpet for him?
You should.
Yes.
Yeah. And Garrett, and he texted me, he said, I'm going to have to make sure I turn my phone off because some big guy down south is going to be chiming in, I'm sure.
TG.
Yeah, he's down at, he's at the...
isn't he at the golf thing this weekend?
Yeah, the Ryder Cup.
Ryder Cup.
Yeah, so, but again, your final score, 22-21. Bulldogs defeated again at home for Larry Workman and Gage Johnson. I'm Rick Dougal. Have a great night, everybody.
When you're ready to remodel your kitchen, find all the materials and services you need at Hammond Lumber Company. Get inspired by the extensive in-store displays in Hammond's kitchen, bath, and flooring division. Hammond's designers will help you visualize your space before the work begins, and all design fees are refunded when you purchase your materials from them. And Hammond delivers from 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. When it's time for a new kitchen, it's time to bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Today's game is sponsored by NEL Analytical, located at 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider. NEL Analytical offers complete laboratory services including water, environmental testing, and analysis in chemistry and microbiology, as well as custom and standard media manufacturing services. Call NEL Analytical today for all of your testing needs at 873-7711.
While most of you are enjoying your time in the sun, at Chase Toys in Unity, we're always thinking winter. If you've ever thought about getting a new Ski-Doo snowmobile, right now is the right time to grab a new sled. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today for the best selection. You can even order online to get that Ski-Doo feeling. And don't forget the Ski-Doo accessories too. Keeps you styling while it keeps you warm. Don't be a last-minute Lucy. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today and hit the trails with Ski-Doo and Chase Toys in Unity.
Reddington Fairview General Hospital is an independent, critical access community hospital located in Skowhegan, Maine. Reddington Fairview provides quality, comprehensive healthcare services including adult, geriatric, pediatric primary care, women's health, specialty care, surgical services, and rehabilitation services. We also provide diabetes education, community health education, wellness programs, and support groups. The hospital is located at 46 Fairview Avenue in Skowhegan, Maine. To learn more, call 207-474-5121 or visit online at rfgh.net. Looking for a career in the electrical trade? E.S. Boulos Company. Code below. Dosty's Towing on the Bangor Road in Benton isn't just a towing service. Dosty's Towing provides all manner of roadside assistance, including light to heavy duty towing, roadside mechanic service, and off-road recovery. Once you're towed, Dosty's can provide collision and engine repair. If your vehicle just needs maintenance, Dosty's also offers top-notch service, including brakes, tires, and any other major or minor engine repair. From 24-hour roadside assistance to vehicle repair, Dosty's has it all. Call 805-6372, 24 hours a day. No matter what you're craving, Dixon's has your fixins. On the Neck Road in Benton. Check out our Facebook page for our daily specials. Craving coffee or a sweet treat? Here's your chance. Simply scan the QR code below and sign up for your chance to win a $5 Dunkin' gift card. Hurry, don't miss out on this quick and easy way to treat yourself. Central Maine Motors Auto Group. Discover the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle with their extensive inventory and expert guidance. Call their dedicated and professional sales team at 207-358-4606 or visit cmautogroup.com.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Purpose-built,